What's up, guys? It's Salvajee, and we're back at it again with another Overwatch video. So I want to bring you guys this game. This is a game that I had against a 6-stack in quick play in PC. And as you guys know, on PC, I'm actually still not a great Widowmaker. I mean, I'm pretty okay, but I have to get used to, the mouse aiming and all that stuff, right? Now, there is one thing actually that I'm really good at doing on PC, and that is, of course, staying alive with Widowmaker, because obviously I'm a really good Widowmaker on console, and I basically just know how she works, okay? One of the biggest mistakes that a lot of players make when they first start out with Widowmaker, okay, or basically when, intermediate Widowmaker players even, like, right, they just don't know how to stay alive, goddammit. Okay, they don't know how to stay alive, and basically not knowing how to stay alive is a bad thing, because that means you're not going to be able to get picks and of course help out your teammates. And I wanted to actually pick this game so you guys can actually see some examples of me, trying to stay alive so I can help out my teammates at all whatsoever. Now, of course, we ended up losing the game. We ended up getting completely annihilated, but again, one of the main reasons why I wanted to bring you guys this game, it's because I was able to stay alive even though the entire enemy team was completely steamrolling us. Okay, so with that said, let's get right into the bot review. Okay, so right here, I want to go towards the right side. This is towards the beginning of the game. The reason for that is because I know some of my teammates are on the center of the map. Okay, and I want to start peeking through this door right here. Like that, I can get a beginning pick. Okay, because usually somebody always goes in this room. Okay, I see the Moira coming in from the left side, and what I want to do is, of course, see if I can pick her off. Obviously, I have terrible aim on PC, so I wasn't able to do that. And obviously, walls are my biggest enemy, so that's the only reason why I died there. Right here, my team is just constantly saying, hey guys, there's a Roadhog that's camping to the left, and he's just throwing people off the map. Now, ironically enough, even though I always thought it was common sense, they just kept going towards that Roadhog, like, over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, and that's one thing that you guys need to be able to realize when you're playing Widowmaker. You have to realize where the big threats are. Throughout this entire gameplay, I didn't go left a single time, just for the simple reason that there was a Roadhog destroying my teammates. Okay, I mean, take a look at this clip right here. We have Kirgi going in with D.Va towards that Roadhog, and instead of going right, with the team, he just decides, oh, let me bully that Roadhog, and as you guys can see, Kirgi gets completely annihilated. Right here, I'm staying back, as you guys can see, and I'm staying back for one reason. My D.Va's dead, my Mercy's dead, my Hansel's also dead, and my Junkrat just got taken out. Basically, no reason for me to, push in. Okay, a lot of players just want to be aggressive with Widowmaker and want to play her like Soldier 76, even though their aim is basically the same aim as a potato. Okay, right here, this Genji gets me because, of course, Dragon Blade is basically pretty OP when it's nano boosted. But right there, that was some good positioning on my part, because if that Genji wouldn't have gotten Dragon Bladed, I would have actually survived the Dragon Blade. Guess what we do here, guys? So basically, we finally decide to go right. Okay, and I'm actually in the back lines of my team. Again, I don't have a Reinhardt, I don't have an Orisa. I need to stay alive with Widowmaker so I can help out my team get picks in the long term. Okay, and that is precisely what I do here. Okay, I will see that I don't have a Reinhardt, I see that I don't have an Orisa, so I basically let my team push in, and then of course I am able to help them out. I was able to damage the Junkrat a bit. I was able to damage this other enemy that was to my right side, I believe. And you guys remember that Roadhog that was to the left? That's right, guys. My boy Christ. I don't really know his actual name. But anyways, this dude that I met on Quick Play, he was like, hey, you know what's a good idea? Going after the Roadhog that's on the left by myself. Again, guys, if you want to stay alive with Widowmaker, identify the threats, okay? There was nobody on the point in my teammate. None of my teammates were at the point, okay? Which means that it was time for me to get away. Okay, there was going to be 6 people going to the point, and there was going to be 3 of us going to the point. Basically 2 of us, because I'm basically handicapped since I'm not that good on PC when it comes down to aiming with Widow. And guess what, guys? I backed away because, again, I need to stay alive. When my teammates come back to retake the point, I need to be alive with them. I don't want them to wait for me. We move on forward right here to round 2. Okay, and this round is actually pretty interesting. I actually end up getting gold this game, by the way. But anyways, I see the Widowmaker upstairs. Okay, I recognize her as the biggest threat, so I need to take her out. I come into this right side, and of course, I take the Ana out, and I, of course, take the Widowmaker out. My teammates were able to clean up on the point, and of course, we were able to reclaim the point. Now, what are we doing here? We're staying alive with Widowmaker, which means we need some good positioning. Okay, I take the high ground, and right here I'm in a position that if the enemy team were to push, okay, I can basically just turn around, go around the circle, and basically fall back into the back lines. You guys know what's one of the main reasons why Widowmaker is very, very feared upon when she's actually good and land her shots, because she's in the back line, right? So the enemy team, right, they're focusing on the front and middle lines, while the Widowmaker, it's basically getting some free damage and is helping out the team drastically, okay, because of the ability of her, to be in the back lines. I move to the back lines, I'm able to take out this Widowmaker, and guess what, guys? There's a flanking Roadhog. Okay, this Roadhog was basically annoying my team the entire time. So yeah, basically there was a guy back there. He asked for help. I went back to get him, and yeah, it didn't really work out. So right here, I start pushing. Okay, with no tank, barely no one, that can actually, support Widowmaker in any sort of way. And what do, guys? I get punished. Okay, that's a perfect example of knowing your positioning and staying alive with Widowmaker. I should have waited for my diva, okay, if I wanted to actually get on that point. Okay, right here, I kind of panic a little bit, and this Ana is able to get me. But with that said, that was pretty good positioning right there for me to, of course, escape that gunfight and stay alive. And like, no offense to the guys that I was playing with, but they were pretty bad. All right. I mean, they weren't bad. It's just that they saw the Roadhog and they just kept going at him, and they wouldn't really shoot him from long range, which is, of course, Roadhog's weakness. He doesn't have anything to defend himself against long range. Okay. I see this Genji ulting, okay, and I stay in spawn. Do you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm basically in my spawn, and the reason why I'm in my spawn is because it doesn't make any sense for me at all whatsoever to be outside of my spawn being vulnerable. Okay, the Widowmaker can snipe me. I have the better positioning because I'm actually really, really far away. Anyways, the point is, guys, again, for the millionth time in this video, you have to know what are your ways out. You have to know how to stay alive with Widowmaker. I actually jump over here to this high ground. I see that my team is pushing, and I, of course, want to push with them. Sadly, I was able to miss that tire, but I was able to, of course, pick up the Junkrat and, damage the Ana a little bit. We had some bad luck, I guess you could say, and my soldier and Hanzo got picked off somehow. So, of course, we weren't able to take the points, and, of course, we are going to go ahead and lose the match. And you guys know why I had gold elims, because my positioning was great, guys. Always remember, if you want to be better at Overwatch, you have to know positioning, all right? You have to have some good positioning. I definitely think this match was winnable, but honestly, our positioning wasn't that great. With that said, though, again, it doesn't really matter. It's quick play. I don't really care if I lose in quick play. I just, play quick play to have some fun. But yeah, guys, pretty good game with Widowmaker, pretty good positioning, teaching you guys how to stay alive. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and of course, if you did, hey, why don't you drop it a like and subscribe to join the Salvajee cartel, of course, for more Widowmaker gameplays coming very, very soon. Peace out, guys, and see you on the next one.